Welcome to a special episode of Football Ancestry. Last year we discovered which coach would win a battle royale by running a simulation in the video game Ultimate Arena. The winner was Dan Campbell. But now, with updated stats and new faces, let's figure out who would win an NFL Head Coach 2022 Battle Royale. Brandon Staley and Matt Rule immediately decide to become friends from the very beginning, and teams begin to form as Kingsbury joins up with Dennis Allen, Lovie Smith joins up with Nick Sirianni, grudgingly to put it that way. Ron Rivera and Josh McDaniels put aside their differences and team up, so teams are beginning to form. Other people strive out on their own. Bruce Arians teams up with the strong brute of Dan Campbell. Could be good for him, combining his knowledge with Dan Campbell's strength. And it looks like a lot of people grabbing some food. I see a lot of grabbing fish out of the river. I guess gotta be ready to eat at any moment. A lot of fish to go around. Still grabbing fish with their bare hands. Dennis Allen grabbing two. Oh no, he had a protein bar in his pocket, excuse me. Nathaniel Hackett lets out a battle cry. That would be interesting to watch. Barely into the match, Lovie Smith says he's already losing his grip on reality. That's probably not great. Zach Taylor's gathering some sharp stones. Maybe those can come into play later. I guess we'll see. Uh-oh, Andy Reid's running from something. Oh, and Bruce Arians gets the first kill of the arena by killing Andy Reid, who was trying to run for his life, but I imagine this wasn't a very fast-paced battle between Bruce Arians and Andy Reid. Nonetheless, he got the best of him, and Andy Reid is the first to fall. Lovie Smith, who was losing grips on reality earlier, decides to reluctantly team up with Sean McVay. We'll see how that works out. Bill Belichick laughs. I couldn't imagine a more menacing thing to see than Bill Belichick just laughing to himself in the middle of this battle arena. Mike McDaniel holding a one-man pep rally, hyping himself up, and he's also losing grip on reality. A spiteful crow steals Nick Sirianni's bread roll. That's not great. Uh-oh, Frank Reich is sprinting away from something. Is he about to be the next one to fall? Oh, Kyle Shanahan groups up with Mike McDaniel. That's funny. Oh, but what's not funny is Robert Saleh comes out of nowhere and kills Josh McDaniels. Frank Reich still running. Frank Reich finally meets its end by Robert Saleh, who kills Frank Reich. Saleh's killed two people in the last, 30 seconds. A couple of alliances formed. Kingsbury with Riviera, Sirianni with Hackett. Some late game alliances. Uh-oh. Eberflus is running away from something. Ooh, killed by Sean McVay by a fatal punch to the face. People are beginning to drop. Nick Sirianni comes out of nowhere and kills Robert Saleh, who had two kills himself. But Sirianni comes out and quickly kills an unsuspecting Robert Saleh. That's one of our big, stronger competitors out of the match. Nick Sirianni is now running himself. Is he running to somebody or away from somebody? That's the question. Bill Belichick also running, and at the end of it, Nick Sirianni greets Bill Belichick with his left and right fist to the face and takes out Bill Belichick. The smartest coach in the match is now defeated. Dan Campbell finds a cool rock. Nice. Matt LaFleur is running. Ooh, and Pete Carroll spikes Mike LaFleur like a football, defeating him. Lovie Smith also sticks his foot out and trips Mike Tomlin, who lands his head hard on a rock and dies. I think it's the first time we've mentioned Mike Tomlin, and it's just his death. That's unfortunate. Pete Carroll on the run, trying to get away, but he cannot get away from Brandon Staley, who takes out Pete Carroll. Cliff Kingsbury joins his 15,000th alliance, joining up with Mike McCarthy. Apparently nobody wants to stay on Cliff Kingsbury's side. Uh-oh, Mike McDaniel's on the run now. Mike Vrabel takes out the other Mike McDaniel. Vrabel found a cool rock and he threw it right at McDaniel. And one of our stronger competitors, big old Mike Vrabel, takes down our little weak Mike McDaniel. Really probably wasn't much of a fight, really. McDaniel's buddy, Kyle Shanahan, now also on the run. Will he meet a similar fate? It looks like it. Kyle Shanahan doesn't see Kevin Stefanski coming, who delivers a blow from the blind side. Dan Campbell, on the other hand, takes out the other one from that tree and kills Zach Taylor. That McVeigh-Shanahan coaching tree is going down quickly. Nathaniel Hackett, now just a spree of kills. Ron Rivera connects a roundhouse kick to Nathaniel Hackett. Arthur Smith takes out Brandon Staley. Doug Peterson takes out Arthur Smith. Things are moving fast here in the arena. Kevin Stefanski takes out John Harbaugh. Interdivision fighting going on. Kevin Stefanski took out John Harbaugh and then started singing a song to himself. That's pretty demented if you ask me. Ron Rivera delivers a decisive blow to Lovie Smith. Ron Rivera connects another roundhouse kick, this time to the face of Nick Sirianni, taking him out of the competition. Ron Rivera now has 2 kills, both with roundhouse kicks. And immediately after that, Doug Peterson kills Kevin O'Connell. And then after that, Brian Daboll finds a cool rock and kills Dan Campbell. The strongest in the competition is taken out by little Brian Daboll. Brian Daboll continues his killing spree and takes out Bruce Arians in the same way that he killed Dan Campbell with a cool rock. Brian Daboll laughs, "You madman." Cliff Kingsbury forms yet another alliance, this time with Doug Peterson. Can Kingsbury just find a home? Why does nobody want to keep him around? Cliff Kingsbury forgets what he's doing. No wonder nobody wants to be on his team, because he has no idea what's going on. Sean McVay finishes off Mike McCarthy, who didn't really have any chance at running. He had like 2 run notifications and immediately died. Sean McVay then makes quick work of Cliff Kingsbury. Kingsbury finally eliminated from the competition, despite all the friends he made along the way. Doug Peterson takes out Kevin Stefanski, and then crafts himself a wooden spear. And then Sean McVay continues his killing streak and takes out Doug Peterson, who had just crafted a spear, and now Sean McVay finds himself with a wooden spear. How convenient. The murderous Brian Daboll trips over himself. I hope nobody was looking, because that's pretty embarrassing. Dennis Allen hopes that everybody's playing by the rules. Me too, Dennis. Me too. Sean McVay then takes his wooden spear that he stole from Doug Peterson and kills Mike Vrabel. That's a pretty big kill, because Vrabel is quite the competitor in this competition. But now, he's gone. Sean McVay has turned into quite the killing machine. If you look at the map, you can kind of see just Dennis Allen off by himself up at the top of the map. Just having a good old stroll. Sean McDermott is chasing down Dennis Allen and sleeping, and then chasing him, and then sleeping, and then chasing him. Sean McDermott is a mental nut job right now, who is so tired he keeps sleeping as he's chasing Dennis Allen. Imagine Dennis Allen watching Sean McDermott just sprint at him and then collapse and then get back up and sprint at him and then collapse. Must be terrifying. Will McDermott ever catch up to Dennis Allen? Can Dennis Allen defeat a very tired McDermott? We'll find out. Still going, still taking naps, still running. McDermott is dedicated despite how tired he is. He's gonna get this kill. Had to cut out some time because we are still watching this chase go down. Brian Daboll randomly takes himself out of the competition. Okay, bye Daboll. Meanwhile, this chase is still going on. Now McVay is chasing down Matt Rule. Sean McVay takes out his wooden spear and kills Matt Rule. Then Dennis Allen, who's being chased by McDermott for 10 years, just gives up and takes himself out of the competition. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. If you're not gonna give up on me, McDermott, I'll take myself out. McDermott changes his direction towards Ron Rivera instead. Sean McVay is chasing down Rivera. No, both of them. Rivera's in a bad spot. McVay uses his spear to kill Ron Rivera. Sean McVay is an absolute demon right now, taking everybody out with that spear. We're reaching the very final battle now between Sean McDermott and Sean McVay. McVay still has his spear, can use it to win. McDermott is chasing down McVay as we speak. McDermott's still laying down the rest every 10 seconds. Does he have enough energy left to take down the mighty Sean McVay? Or can Sean McVay finish the mission and take down the last remaining competitor? It's all going to come down to this in this epic chase in this battle. Who is it going to be, folks? The sleepy McDermott? Or McVay and his spear? Oh, and it looks like Sean McDermott took enough naps just to get enough energy to take down the mighty Sean McVay, who was on a crazy kill streak. But McDermott had just enough wit and just enough strength to take him down. The winner of the 2022 Ultimate Coach Battle Arena is Sean McDermott. And that concludes our 2022 Battle Royale. I hope you enjoyed this goofy, special off-season episode of Football Ancestry. Leave a comment below with your favorite moment of the simulation. And like this video if you found it interesting. It really does help me. Lastly, please consider subscribing to stay notified and to join our growing community. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next one.